Hello everyone, welcome to Tennis Fan Video. World number 1 Aryna Sabalenka's wait to win a Porsche at the Stuttgart Open will continue for another, as she has become the latest player to withdraw from the WTA 500 event. The four-time Grand Slam winner was due to be the top seed at the Porsche Tennis Grand Prix, but she confirmed that she won't feature due to injury. The German event was due to be Sabalenka's first tournament, since she completed the Sunshine Double in March by winning both the Indian Wells Open and Miami Open. The Belarusian has reached 4 finals in Stuttgart as she lost last year's final against Jelena Ostapenko, while she also finished runner-up to Iga Swiatek in 2022 and 2023 and was beaten in the 2021 final by Ashley Barty. Hi Stuttgart. I'm very sad to say that I won't be able to play the Porsche Tennis Grand Prix this year, the reigning US Open champion wrote on her Instagram story. I always love coming back to Stuttgart. The atmosphere, the fans, and the support I feel there are so special to me. And, of course, I was really hoping to have another chance to fight for that Porsche. Unfortunately, I suffered an injury after Miami, and even though I tried everything to recover in time, I'm not ready to compete. I'm really sorry to miss this amazing tournament. Wishing everyone a great week in Stuttgart, and I hope to see you all again very soon. Sabalenka was due to be the top seed at the WTA 500 event, and she has been replaced in the main draw by Magdalena Frech. The 27-year-old will drop 325 points following her runners-up finish last year, but she is assured of remaining top of the WTA rankings as she has a lead of nearly 2,000 points following her double trophy run in Indian Wells and Miami. Her next event is likely to be the Madrid Open. World number 2 Elena Rybakina has replaced the Belarusian as the top seed at the tournament, with Coco Gauff now headlining the bottom half of the draw with Iga Swiatek and Aryna Sabalenka 3rd and 4th, respectively. Other players who won't feature. Sabalenka is the 3rd player to withdraw from the clay court tournament, with world number 22 Anna Kalinskaya, the first to pull out, with Emma Navarro getting the nod as a replacement. Alex Ila was next to earn a late entry, as the rising Filipina star received the boost on the back of reigning Wimbledon champion Zhang Qinwen's withdrawal. Stuttgart Open withdrawal list. Aryna Sabalenka, the latest to pull out of WTA 500 event. The Porsche Tennis Grand Prix in Stuttgart has long been known as one of the most glamorous stops on the WTA 500 calendar, an indoor clay court event that consistently attracts the sport's biggest names. But as the 2026 edition approaches, the tournament is being overshadowed by a growing withdrawal list, headlined by world number 1 Aryna Sabalenka, who has become the latest and most high-profile player to pull out. What was expected to be a star-studded field has quickly turned into a reshuffled draw filled with last-minute changes, new seedings, and unexpected opportunities for rising players. For fans and organizers alike, the timing couldn't be more dramatic. Sabalenka's shock withdrawal shakes the tournament. Aryna Sabalenka's withdrawal is the biggest storyline of the Stuttgart build-up. The Belarusian star, fresh off a dominant hard-court swing where she captured major titles in Indian Wells and Miami, has been forced to step away due to injury concerns sustained after her Sunshine Double run. Reports confirm that Sabalenka attempted to recover in time for the clay season, but ultimately decided she was not fit enough to compete in Stuttgart. In her own statement shared through social media, she expressed disappointment at missing a tournament where she has historically been one of the strongest performers without ever lifting the title. Despite reaching multiple finals in Stuttgart, she has repeatedly fallen just short of the Porsche trophy, making her absence even more significant for fans hoping this might finally be her year. Her withdrawal also has competitive consequences. Sabalenka drops valuable ranking points from last season's runner-up finish, though she is expected to remain firmly at or near the top of the WTA rankings. A tournament losing its biggest stars. Sabalenka is not alone. Stuttgart 2026 is shaping up to be one of the most disrupted editions in recent memory, with several top players withdrawing in the days leading up to the event. Early in the withdrawal list was Anna Kalinskaya, who also pulled out before the draw was finalized. Her absence set off the first wave of reshuffling in the main draw, opening the door for alternates to step in and adjust their clay court schedules earlier than expected. With each withdrawal, tournament organizers have had to reconfigure seedings and placements, ensuring that the draw remains balanced despite the missing top-tier names. Emma Navarro has been among the players benefiting from these changes, receiving a main draw opportunity following the withdrawals. Meanwhile, Magdalena Frech has also been confirmed as a replacement entry, further highlighting how quickly the tournament landscape has shifted in just a matter of days. Rybakina now leads a reorganized field. With Sabalenka out, the spotlight now shifts to Aryna Rybakina, who assumes the position of top seed in Stuttgart. Known for her powerful serve and calm under pressure, Rybakina now carries the weight of expectation in a field that has suddenly opened up. She is joined by a strong but reshuffled group of contenders, including Coco Gauff and Iga Swiatek, both of whom remain among the sport's most consistent performers on clay. What was originally expected to be a showdown between the world's top-ranked players has now become a wide-open tournament, where momentum, adaptation, and fitness may matter more than ranking alone. Opportunity for rising stars, including Alex Ila. One of the most interesting side effects of the withdrawal wave has been the opportunity it has created for rising players. Among them is Alex Ila, who reportedly gained a late entry into the Stuttgart main draw following withdrawals elsewhere in the field. For young players, tournaments like Stuttgart represent more than just ranking points. They are platforms to compete against elite opponents, gain experience on big stages, and potentially make breakthrough runs that define their careers. With several top seeds missing, the 2026 edition suddenly feels like a gateway tournament where new names could emerge and reshape the narrative of the clay court season. A tournament known for upsets and drama. Even before the withdrawals, Stuttgart had a reputation for unpredictability. The indoor clay conditions, combined with a tightly packed elite field, have historically produced surprise results and early exits for top seeds. Sabalenka herself knows this all too well. Despite reaching multiple finals, she has repeatedly fallen short in Stuttgart, including a recent defeat in the championship match to Jelena Ostapenko in 2025. That history adds another layer of intrigue. While she will not compete this year, her absence raises the question of who will step into the role of dominant force, or whether Stuttgart will once again produce a surprise champion. The bigger picture: managing a demanding calendar. Sabalenka's withdrawal also highlights a broader issue in modern women's tennis: the physical toll of a packed calendar. With deep runs in major tournaments across hard courts, players often transition quickly into the physically demanding clay season with little recovery time. For top athletes like Sabalenka, who recently completed one of the most successful hard-court stretches of her career, injury management becomes just as important as competition itself. Her decision to skip Stuttgart may be strategic as much as medical, potentially preserving her fitness for upcoming WTA 1000 events and Grand Slams later in the season. What comes next for Stuttgart 2026? Despite the withdrawals, Stuttgart remains a high-profile stop on the WTA Tour. The tournament still features a strong lineup led by Rybakina, Swiatek, and Gauff, ensuring world-class tennis will still be on display. However, the narrative has undeniably shifted. Instead of focusing on star power alone, attention now turns to unpredictability. Who will capitalize on the openings? Who will handle the pressure of expectation? And who will emerge as the breakout story of the clay season's early weeks? For Sabalenka, the focus moves to recovery and preparation for the rest of the clay swing. For Stuttgart, the challenge is to deliver another memorable edition despite a growing list of absentees. One thing is certain: even without its biggest star, the Stuttgart Open still promises drama, just not the kind anyone originally expected. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share. Till next time.